Alright, captains, we are back here on the temporary bridge still, but I believe this might be the second to last or even last video, hopefully from here, but we'll get into that a little later. So, captains, hopefully everyone's doing well. We got some things to go over from the Star Trek Online official Twitter feed, and also some things to also acknowledge. So what we're going to do is go over those things, drop the two ECs, and then give our conclusion. So here we go. Now, love it when Star Trek Online does acknowledge this stuff, especially when it comes to our beloved Star Trek actors who have passed away. This one in particular. So every story we do could be improved by the presence of Captain Nog. And so every day we miss you, Aron. Happy birthday. So huge thanks to Star Trek Online for again acknowledging this. And one of my favorite moments of recent in Star Trek Online was them giving us the actual ship from Star Trek Discovery, and they named it, of course, after Aron, the Eisenberg. And great gesture. And again, love how they totally again acknowledge that. So good on Star Trek Online. I was hoping beyond hope that this year's or last year's event ship for the winter event would have been the USS or Hurrah or something like that, or Hurrah class or something. And I hope that they consider that and just kind of do that going forward, because that would be again a very good thing to do and a great gesture, of course, to those who have contributed to Star Trek in general. So again, thought we'd cover that because it was in Star Trek Online's official Twitter feed. Next up, of course, here we go. Join the feast or be feasted upon. The next event in the event campaign is coming soon. Console captains, get ready. So here's the blog. Of course, we did go over this when it first came out for PC, but we'll go over it again, because why not? Again, love the sort of image they used here. So here we go. Join the feast or be the feast. Will you be the feaster or will you be feasted upon? In this brand new event, participate in the bug hunts and swarm TFOs to advance in the final meta campaign event. So my console caps is your last chance to get your progress, to get your free event ship. Now, having said that, in this event, and I kind of said it as well before, I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't give us a new TFO. For me, I would recommend, of course, Bug Hunt. That was the quickest one I found to do. And the Swarm TFO as well. If you need your progress for your Gamma recruit for Swarm, here's your chance. But again, these give the marks needed, so it's always great to get marks, especially on tunes who can do these events. Now, these are just under normal. So again, you can rack up your marks pretty easy, and then of course after you get the event reward, you can always keep going for the dilithium. So hunger is universal and the feasts are times of joy. Sadly, some species express the drive in unsociable ways, while many gather with loved ones and share communal meals. In the cold reaches of space, another kind of hunger stirs, one more akin to locust swarm behavior than family bonding. Either way, the delicious feast begins for PC captains. What did your tweet just say? It said console captains, and they got at least the date correct. I'll say that. At least they got the dates correct. The delicious feast begins for console captains on January 12th until February 2nd. A new event is here, featuring 2 crunchy TFOs, Bug Hunt, Ground, and Swarm Space. Play each day to earn your way to this event grand prize, the Universal Kit Module V'ger Probes, which summons V'ger probes that seek out foes and severely damage any that stray too close. Keep reading for the details on this item. how you can participate in the event, and what additional prizes may be earned. So when this first released on PC, there was an issue with this where this is supposed to be on the map for about like 20 seconds. But what happened was when this was casted on the main target and it died, so did this. It seems like that's been fixed now, so hopefully that carries over here to the console bridge. I am looking forward to this because I don't really have a lot of kit modules for my tune, so this is gonna be a welcome prize. So again, the universal kit module V'ger probes. When this ability is activated, V'ger probes are summoned and move towards foes, causing severe damage in close proximity. The 3 probes deal significant plasma damage over time and will continue to seek new foes even if the original targets are defeated. Again, what was happening was once the main target was defeated, it died. Hopefully they fix that. I'll repeat that again. Please, please make sure that's fixed here on console before it goes live. Mind you, I'll be doing the whole event anyways, so I won't be getting it until the 14th day. Upon claim, or 20th, or whatever, how long it takes. Upon claiming this grand prize, whether earned or purchased, your account will immediately become eligible for bonus progress. The first bonus progress rewarded will be accompanied by a reward of 8,000 dilithium ore. Earning bonus progress each day thereafter will increase this reward by an additional 1,000. And we have increased the cap on how high this value may scale to a value that is unreachable during this event, thus effectively unlimited. Good on you. I mean, you can keep getting these rewards quicker by doing it every 20 hours. I know some people have gained like 2-3 days from events just by doing it every 20 hours. And what they have done is just literally do like an alarm clock of some sort. This featured event is the 5th and final. Or is that final? The final. Oh dear. Great way to start the year. Of upcoming events that will participate in the 4th installment of our multi-event system, 5th, known as Event Campaign. Captains will also have the option to purchase their remaining progress in the event with Zen. The price for this buyout will be prorated based on the amount of progress a captain has completed. Jonathan Herleish, systems designer. So again, super excited for this for my console account and will be welcomed. So again, we always recommend captains keep doing this event after to one, keep getting marks that you can turn to dilithium anyways, and of course dilithium itself by doing the event. So there is that. Again, this starts January 12th on console, not PC, and it is the final event campaign. So there you go, captains. And again, it starts 12th and goes to February 2nd. So the other thing we wanted to acknowledge in this video to start off this weekend is, of course, the 30th anniversary of Deep Space Nine. Now, originally I didn't necessarily like this series because I was like a TNG baby, of course, and captains, you know that, especially those who have been with us for a while. But this series has had one of the better pew-pews I've seen in Star Trek, especially when it came to like the sacrifice of angels, the pew-pew scenes with the Defiant were all chef's kiss. So definitely happy. I'm kind of disappointed Star Trek Online didn't really give us anything. I mean, I like free stuff, but also they did with TNG. It would have been nice if they gave us something from the anniversary for DS9. What? I don't know. I really don't. It just, the thought behind it would have been great as opposed to just, you know, tweeting about it or whatever. It would have been good because TNG, we got Worf's like sash, beard, and hair. Here, maybe give us, I don't know, maybe a pet Defiant or a pet Deneve or something. Maybe a free Boff, Cisco Boff, right? Would have been great. So, regardless, it is indeed it's been 30 years since DS9. So, again, thought we would acknowledge that as well. And of course, remembering Aron on his birthday. So hopefully in the future, when, especially with Uhura, a consideration is made or a decision is made to do something for Uhura because she was part of the TOS crew. They already did it for Aron, which is great. Again, now we have the Eisenberg, which was my first event ship on the console bridge. So I'll never forget that. And the thought behind it was just so genuine. And they gave it to us essentially for free. All we had to do was the event. So there are captains. But before we give our conclusions here or wrap up this video, just an update. So again, we got our laptop back. Good news, bad news, all of our scenes got erased. So it's going to take a little bit more time for me to get all that in. But rest assured, here on the YouTube bridge, we will keep to our word to also streaming here, whether it be just doing our nightly things here, just so that we can meet you captains here on YouTube, because I know sometimes captains don't like to go on Twitch, which is totally fine. So we'll make sure that we make the effort to do things here, not only with videos, but also live streams. So look out for the videos that we had mentioned. We have a lot of content coming through that we want to do. And it's going to also include some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot content. Forgot to mention that because the new DLC is coming for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It is one of the first games I started playing here, and also uploaded the stream replay for that. So it's going to be the Bardock, to those who are Dragon Ball Z fans. It's going to be the Bardock kickoff season 2 pass. And they've also probably leaked or announced, or not, maybe not officially announced, but someone announced on Twitter what the 5th DLC is. And it's going to be the Budokai Tenkaichi 23rd one, coming from Dragon Ball. So again, we have some content that we would like to put onto the bridge here on YouTube, just because it's one of our passions as well, along with Star Trek. So a lot of things we want to do. Captains, again, I just really want to say thank you so much for your support here on YouTube, also on Twitch. If you also go there as well, I'm just very humbled and I'm very thankful. And look out for more stuff here, and I look to meeting all of you along with new captains. So like the video, comment below, let us know what your favorite moment of DS9 is. Mine is when the Defiant literally just flies through any ship it pew pews, and then after it's quad cannon firing. So subscribe here to the YouTube bridge, and captains, we will leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.